Isla could have locked herself in her room for months. She could have drowned in regret and grief. She had, in the past, the first time she discovered what she had done. But her tears wouldn't keep Grimm from using the portal on Lightlark. They wouldn't help her understand the Oracle's deadly prophecy. They wouldn't ensure her death didn't doom thousands. Only action would. So she buried her feelings down as deep as they would go, and decided the only way to ensure Grimm didn't plan behind her back again was to be part of every meeting, every event, play the part of his wife because it would gain her access. Starting with the burial ceremony the next morning. Grimm had given her his room, their room, and she woke at dawn. Lynx had nearly torn apart Grimm's stables in the moments they had been parted, and now he watched her from the corner of the room, his green eyes simmering with worry as she braided her hair into a crown in the Nightshade style. She chose her dress carefully. Here, surrounded by enemies, her image would matter. That was why, when she was ready, she reached for her golden rose necklace with shaking fingers. It was the only thing she had left of Aro, other than her memories. Tears slipping down her face, she unclipped it and slid it into her pocket. In the mirror, she hardly recognized herself. The wildling green and red were almost gone, replaced by a black dress with the faintest of roses beaded into the bodice. She looked like a Nightshade's devoted wife. It was a lie, she thought, as she portaled into Grimm's store of weaponry. That was where she found their stock of the healing elixir, the one that the wildlings had been making for battle. Much of it had already been used, but she took the majority of what was left, drew her puddle of stars, and sent them through to Lightlark's infirmary. It was a risk, but hundreds of injured warriors would die without the healing properties. It was the least she could do to help after bringing them into battle. Nightshade had endless fields of nightbane, the flower the elixir was made from. They wouldn't miss it. She closed the portal and was back in her room just before Grimm knocked. "You don't have to go," he said, studying her swollen eyes. He lifted a hand as if to wipe a tear from her jaw, but then, seeing the expression on her face, seemed to think better of it. Her voice was cold. "I know. I'm going anyway."